The next test is earth loop impedance. This is a live test, so it should be noticed that the rig is energized in order to carry it out. It's going to seem as though there's a lot of explanation to this test because there's a certain amount of information that needs to be known, and the actual test itself is quite straightforward. It is a three-pronged test, so if it's carried out on a lighting circuit, you would be required to connect to the line, the neutral and the earth. In this case, we're going to carry it out on the socket circuit. What will be measured is called the maximum ZS, or the measured ZS, and should be compared to the maximum ZS in BS7671. So prior to testing it, it's important to know which circuit breaker is protecting the circuit that is to be tested. In this case, it will be an RCBO to BS61009 rated at 32 amps. So you should have a copy of BS7671. If you open it on page 49, you can see the maximum ZS's that you need to attain a reading that is less than. In this case, for a 32 amp, it is 1.44 ohms. It is important to note that when testing, you should attain less than 80% of this figure. So in a calculator, 1.44 ohms times 0.8 equals, so we're looking for 1.15 ohms, a reading of less than 1.15 ohms. With the instrument plugged into the furthest point, it is important to make sure it's the furthest point. On the loop scale, a test is taken and a reading of 1.1 ohms is obtained, which is less than the maximum value. That would state that this circuit is safe and complies with BS7671.